Hey everyone, it's Sarah. Welcome to my kitchen. Today I'm going to be doing my second super simple supper video, and it is going to be easy crock pot chicken tacos. I'm also going to do a couple sides along with it, so stay tuned if you want to learn how. Okay, very quickly I'm going to go over what you will need for this meal. You will need sour cream if you would like to have it in your tacos. You will need hot sauce. I use the mild. You will need only a tablespoon of butter. Cheese, again, this is optional, only if you want it in your tacos. You will need a measuring cup because you will need to measure 2.5 cups of water. It's for the Spanish rice. You need chicken. I use these individually wrapped chicken breasts, and I'm cooking 3 of them. You will need some tortillas, and I'm making Spanish rice along with the chicken. That's optional, obviously. You will need a crock pot, and I'm using a steamer because I'm going to steam this ginormous zucchini squash. And you will need a cutting board, and I use kitchen scissors to cut open the chicken. And I think that is it. So let's get started. Okay, so the first thing that I like to do is go ahead and get my chicken started because it's got to be cooking for probably just a couple hours would probably be good. I just periodically check it to see if it's done. And so I'm just gonna open these up. Mine are still partially frozen, but they are almost completely thawed. I like to kind of get some of the juice out, but I like these individually wrapped ones because you can just pop them in there. And you don't have to open a whole pack of chicken when you're only needing, you know, a few of them. So I like that. I'm just gonna get some of the juice out because that just helps your tacos to be a little less runny. And 3, and then I'm gonna wash my hands before I touch the hot sauce jar because okay, and the next step is to take your hot sauce. Well, I'm gonna shake it first, make sure everything is even in there. Pop off the lid and just pour it in there, like enough to kind of cover the chicken. With 3, it doesn't take this whole thing. You turn this on high. Unless you have more time, then you can turn it on low and let it cook like all day. But I do it on high, and it should be done within a couple hours. For the rice, you can wait until the chicken is closer to being done, but for the sake of this video, since I'm already in here, I'm gonna go ahead and do it now, and then I can just reheat it if I need to when it is time to eat the tacos. So I use the El Paso Spanish rice, and I just follow the directions on the back of the box, but I'm gonna go ahead and walk you through it. So you will need a tablespoon of butter. You'll need a small saucepan with 2.5 cups of water in it, which I've already measured out. Now you want to turn it up to high and heat it until boiling, and then you're going to reduce the heat, cover it, and simmer for about 25 minutes. While I'm waiting for the rice to come to a boil, I'm gonna go ahead and slice the squash and get it in the steamer because it'll steam about 30 minutes. This thing is ginormous. Look at the size of it compared to my arm. That's cool. So I'm gonna go ahead and just slice this up really quick. Now that the squash is sliced, I'm going to put about 1 inch of water into my steamer, and then I'm going to put the slices in here. This is just stained from the last time I made squash. It is clean though. Okay, I'm going to turn this on. I'm going to hit steam, And then I'm gonna go up to 30 minutes. Then we wait. Okay, the rice started boiling really quickly, so I turned it down to simmer already. I'm gonna cover it, and it says to stir it only once within the 25 minutes. We'll set this for 25 minutes, and in a little while I will give it a good stir and it will be ready. Okay, so I've got my zucchini going, my chicken going, and my rice simmering. So now I get to just work on something else while I wait. So I love these kind of meals because it gives you time between. So now I can go and pick up around the house or whatever I need to do, and I will go and do that and check back in with you when the rice is done. It's time to give the rice a good stir. Smells good. Oh yeah, it's not even sticking at all. I was already hungry. Now I'm super hungry. All right, it has been exactly 2 hours since I put the chicken in. So I'm going to take one of them out and see if it is done. And yep, it already seems done. Yep, I don't see any pink. Looks pretty good to me. And so now I'm gonna take 2 forks. If you have a better way, please share it in the comments. But usually I just shred my chicken by just taking 2 forks and just shredding it up. Okay, so while I was shredding the chicken, there were a few areas that I was a little concerned about, so I'm leaving it on high for just a little bit. My husband got home from work, he's taking a shower, and so I will probably leave it on high until he's in here and ready to eat, and it should be good by then. So I will check back in just a little bit. Dakota loves these.
That's a little much, I think.
Alright, so Dakota has fixed his plate, and all I did to the squash was add some salt and pepper. You can add butter if you want, but I'm fine without butter. And I just put them in some serving bowls, and he's got his plate ready. And what is it that you said to me?
It looks alright.
That is not what you said.
I'm eating like a king.
He's eating like a king. He's easily pleased, but it really is really good. So I hope you give it a try and let me know what you think in the comments. All right, that is it for my shredded chicken tacos. I hope you enjoyed my second super simple supper video. Stay tuned for more. Subscribe so you don't miss any, and you can also hit the notification bell so that you get notified every time I post a new video. Thank you so much for watching, and I will see you next time. All right, now you want to heat it to boiling, so I'm turning it on high. Whoa, wrong one. So I just noticed that I didn't even have the crock pot turned on. So that was a wasted 20 minutes or so.